Hi, it's me again. I'm just going to touch a little on the Trayvon Martin case. I'm not going to talk about the case itself, but about just the lessons learned from that case. The first lesson is that our prejudices will create our perception of a person. I shall repeat. Our prejudices will create perception of a person. For example, we have a thing that we say all Nigerians are thieves. But is that the case? No. Or all Jamaicans are aggressive. Is that the case? No. Or we would say, other things like white persons are rich. Is that the case? No. If you see a black person in a white neighborhood, he's a thief. Is that the case? No. But then again, it's our prejudices that has created our perception. And this is what happened in the case of Trayvon Martin. It was the prejudices of George Zimmerman that created a perception of this young boy. And that is what cost him his life. So what are we going to learn from this? What have we derived from this? That we have to change our own prejudices, or it will disorient our views on what is the truth from what is fiction. So because we have a perception, because we have our prejudices, anybody that fits into it, our perception has been created, so therefore that person is that thing. So if we see a Nigerian approaching us for a job, the first thing is we're going to say that he's a thief. So he has already lost the job before he has even applied. And that is just what it is. The second lesson that I have learned is that we ourselves as black persons are also racist and prejudiced and hard. Look at that young lady that had his friend. He was talking to her on the night that he died. And the only thing that we could see was this fat black girl. And it was so sad at the thoughts that people were saying, the comments people were saying, instead of looking at this young lady and realizing that she is hurting inside, that she's deeply hurting, and that this is the way they had communicated with each other. And that is the way she knows how to communicate. And that is how she had communicated. But nobody saw that. Also, all everybody saw was this fat black girl. What was the other lesson learned? Is that regardless, we have to keep on living. We have to love. We have to keep on loving. We have to love everybody regardless of race, culture, class. We have to love everybody as they are. We have to accept people as they are. And we have to see people as they are and not what we want them to be. The other lesson is that it forces us to look at ourselves. How much do we really love ourselves? How much do we really accept other persons as they are? We can't continue. We cannot continue like that. We can cast the blame all we want. We can throw it around all we want. At the end of the day, it is up to us to decide what is it that we want. What is our perception? How can we change our perception? How can we not pass it on to our children? I'm happy that I made that decision to move here to live in Ecuador, and so that my daughter can see another culture, so that she can experience other cultures, other norms, other traditions, so she knows that there are other things than just this. Being here has really opened my eyes to a lot of things. Just the reaction of the Ecuadorians, just their calm demeanor, the way they deal with things, just their perception, just their concepts, just the way they handle situations. And believe it or not, people are the same everywhere. Some even more than the other, and some will have more of a particular character than some. but it doesn't mean that all of them are the same. And that is the situation here. I just hope that we have learned our lesson from this situation, and that we really take it into consideration. And we also need to look at the fact that it has brought a lot of us together. Different cultures, races, classes together, and people are standing out and coming together, things that we should have been doing a long time ago. So sometimes we need a reminder, right? And sometimes we need to wake up, and this was our wake up call. I just hope that it's not all in vain and it's not all lost. I do not support the hate comments towards other people. It just doesn't make any sense. Hate brings nothing but hate. That's all it does. It does nothing for anybody. It does nothing for us. So I just hope that we can look at each other and we can continue to show love. That's what we need to do if we want to see any changes happening. We need to show love. So once we show love, we are okay. So continue to show love. Look deep within your heart. It's very hard, but continue to show love. Be forgiving. Be kind. Love yourself. Look at our own prejudices and see how we can change them. How can we change our prejudices so that it doesn't cast a shadow on those persons that we have it towards, so it doesn't create a perception that is not true. So thank you, and talk to you soon. Bye.